Comics Plus. What up? Akasan here.
Hey, it's Terry.
Fix that a little bit. And we're here for The Walking Dead. Latest episode. We're doing the damn thing. We're in it because I need to squeeze this one in before we're about to watch Into the Spider-Verse. We're doing a full reaction, Patreon exclusive for all of you dedicated people out there. So you definitely want to check that one out. It's a new thing that we're doing, watching a bunch of movies, full commentary. It's a brand new tear. Make sure you guys check that one out. That's Spider-Verse, but since it is Monday, I still need to do The Walking Dead. So Terry's going to be joining me in this. Last time you were checking Walking Dead, what was going on?
Fuck. Alright, this is gonna be funny. Last time I watched The Walking Dead, Negan took Rick on a joyride on the van and got Negan to say like, "You're my bitch."
Right.
You know, he pretty much put his cock in his mouth, and I was like, I'm fucking done with this show. You know, like. And
that was funny. One of the highest rated episodes.
Oh,
actually.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, that was like the kind of beginning of. That was one of the highest rated episode seasons, and then it just slowly started to drop off after because it was confirmed they killed Glenn, Abraham, and like it was the highest rated episode, I believe.
Yeah.
I believe. Yeah.
That was rough.
Yeah.
I just took the whole episode just to like mess with him like that, like.
Well,
I don't even remember much after that.
Well, a lot has changed.
Yeah.
A lot has changed.
Yeah.
Negan was arrested, or Negan was been in jail for like 7 years or so.
Okay.
Flash forward. Now that people live among the dead, they're called the Whisperers. Some crazy shit, man. But Maggie's not on the show anymore. Rick's not on the show anymore. Michonne's kind of on the show sometimes.
Man, I love Maggie.
Jesus was killed a few episodes back.
Jesus is dead?
Yep, they one of the Whisperers did a fuck like because that was the big reveal that the dead aren't really the dead. So they, you know, Jesus is up there just slicing motherfuckers left and right, and then one of the zombies are like, nope, ducks, comes around, stabs him in the back and shit.
I like Jesus. That's
we all liked it, but he wanted out of the show because they weren't doing anything with his character. So
well, they don't do anything with it. They got a lot of characters in the show.
But the king's still alive.
Okay.
Ezekiel.
All right. I remember he faked it. He's not. Wait. He's like a street dude.
He's
right?
a poor foreman. Yeah, he was a zookeeper.
He puts on an act. I remember that. Okay.
Fake it till you make it.
Yeah.
My king, and they don't even care. Like the people are like, "Oh, that's cool. We lead it. We believe it." So he's married to Carol.
Okay.
No.
All right.
So that's why now she has long ass hair and like you know she used to cut her hair and shit. And I told her she needs to get dreadlocks, but
that would be amazing.
You know,
her dreads. She would look good in dreads. I see that little.
Right, you see it. Henry, one of the little boys, has now grown up and shit, and he's kind of Carol's kid now.
Is Carol still a badass? Like, is she like?
She hasn't shown it recently, but the beginning of the season, she like killed off the remaining saviors, which was pretty dope. But really, what they're focusing on right now is this group called the Whisperers.
Okay.
And
I know about that.
Yeah, the Whisperers is Alpha is the main person, the bald head.
Really scary.
Beta is her enforcer.
Okay.
And Omega is well, we just call her Lydia.
Yeah,
she's the young daughter. That's the one Henry's was trying to save and shit. But we're in weird territory now because there was never a Daryl in the comics, and Rick is out now, so Daryl's kind of stepping up now to be that main dude, I guess.
Have they like forgiven him? Because I remember they were like,
oh, it was Glenn?
Some people were mad at him. I'm like,
I was mad at him.
What the fuck? He was dude. Well, one, we already know in the comic books Glenn was going to die.
Right.
But I guess they made it his fault.
Right.
Because he punched.
We forgot. We forgave him.
Okay. All right. Like, please get over it.
And actually, the bigger thing Michonne is dealing with right now is the fact that Negan is wanting to help Michonne keep her community intact because things are falling apart from the inside sometimes. As because
it always does.
Well, peace. What's that word? In peace comes prosperity, or like during peacetime is the worst time, or something like that. People lose their guard and they forget why they have these rules and why they're careful. But when you get a little lazy during peacetime,
I can see that.
What did Bane say? Peace has made you weak, or something like when he was beating the shit out of Batman.
Yeah,
he was like, You fight like a younger man, and then peace has made you something.
Yeah.
Peace has made you something like that. So that's what's going on right now.
Break your water.
Yeah. But anyways, we're gonna see what's going on. I think this is gonna be a beta focused episode. We're gonna learn a little bit more about him. That's pretty much it, guys. Support the channel. Check out the full reaction. Like I said, we're gonna have an exclusive Into the Spider-Verse full commentary type thing going on. I think that'll be really fun for a lot of y'all, and of course a lot more, including Doom Patrol. Let's go.
There's no way in hell I'm gonna run away with this one. No way. Think your mom.
Mm-hmm.
No, she's right. Come on.
She don't talk?
Come on.
Oh, she's deaf.
Oh, okay. Very interesting. They got a dog too?
Yeah.
Yo.
Dog.
Big ass dude.
Yeah.
Oh, who they get? One of their own people. They had to kill him.
Yeah.
Wow.
Find his wife. Tell her the change is coming to him.
Creepy.
Yeah. Oh, look at that.
So Kingdom, Hilltop, Oceanside, Alexandria. Those are the 4 factors.
I love it. I love it. It's like its own.
Yeah. So they're trying to have a community fair.
Yeah. It's
Everybody come over.
like 3 times.
Oh, Shiva died.
Oh, okay.
We are the highwaymen. The roads surrounding the kingdom belong to us. All visitors attempting to travel to your fair will be turned back unless you pay our toll.
What?
It's a list of goods for a ransom.
We didn't see him out there, but it could be his people.
No, it wasn't them.
Saviors don't write
Because she
letters.
killed them all.
Jed's people's
Okay.
out there, something
She's
must
just
have
not saying it.
One thing I'm really glad about watching this after so long is just that.
Black dude's alive?
No, well, yeah, but their community, they're organizing, they're figuring this shit out, you know? They got some bullshit that they got to deal with, but like.
They're handling it, right? Yeah, they've had some time.
I remember when they were just trying to get to Alexandria. You know?
Is there anything I could do? I'm going crazy over here.
All right.
Connie's gonna be okay.
We got to talk about them piercings. I know shit is normal, but like, that is not tactical.
It's gonna be okay.
Get that shit caught in the branch.
We're gonna catch up.
Wow, Lydia, damn. Taking 1 episode and her clothes are already dirty as hell again.
Sick of running. This beta. You their best? Good. Kill him first. Come on.
All right.
Oh, shit.
Like that Daryl's still the same.
Yeah. Squad.
Yeah, like, we'll kill him first, you know?
Squad goals.
That's just a random group of folks.
I guess so. Everybody was thinking it was the Whisperers, but...
Yeah.
All due respect, Your Highness. Screw their letter. It was a grammatically correct death threat, yo.
No, it wasn't.
If I'm wrong and they don't listen, then we'll kill them.
The only reason why I believe this is because Carol's seen some shit and done some shit.
Yeah.
So-
Yeah. Interesting. I like that they are taking their time, though. Instead of just going in and killing people in their sleep. Like the saviors. Oh, shit. She got some split pies and everything.
Protein bars.
Oh, she's been here before.
If we take her back, my friends die. Your friends do.
Right. This is so like speech to text.
I just realized Carol got brass knuckles.
Oh shit.
Yeah, on her belt.
That's dope.
In case you know.
Oh, that's not. Is that an Easter egg
I don't know, but.
for Rick?
So are we gonna do business or not?
Ha! It is a dude with a fucking cowboy hat. Who's
You're
this?
supposed to bring me something.
We came to discuss alternative solutions.
Well, how about this for an alternative solution?
Wow. Somebody missed.
No, I think that was a warning. Yeah, that was on purpose.
We need help keeping the routes to Kingdom clear. So instead of threatening the roads, you and your people keep them safe for us.
Interesting.
Yeah.
And Jerry would very much like
They just sword back. Yeah. Oh my god. Alright, I'm kind of done with this fake ass.
do better than that.
No, like
We done.
either you accept the terms of the condition,
Right.
or we do you like we used to do back in the day.
Right.
When's the last time
You got some
any
pussy.
of you
Got some pussy.
have seen a movie?
Movie night! Really?
They do movies over there.
They just stole a projector a few episodes back.
Look at his face.
Seriously?
Oh man.
What the fuck? It's movie night.
Really?
Wow, I thought that was gonna be some serious shit. I almost feel like that was supposed to be a gag reel.
Yeah.
Tell me why.
Because
I'm Spider-Man.
I care about you.
Ugh.
Come on.
Daryl?
I'm headed up to keep watch.
Cock blocking.
Yeah, sure.
She playing him.
I think so. I don't know, actually. I think part of her does actually care for him.
Mm-hmm.
But this is a complicated situation. This is some like Romeo and Juliet type bullshit. the apocalypse.
Okay.
Keep your eyes open for weapons.
Squad. Yeah, that is the best way to do it.
Uh-oh. Come on.
Right?
Oh man.
Did he get bit?
Baby, we got you.
Ah, baby in the box. Wow.
Alright,
That little mini hop. Damn. Oh, the women doing better on this show.
good job.
Who's that? Oh, it's the road people.
They're coming through the house.
They actually doing the damn thing. The things people do for a movie. Let's go, buddies.
Yeah.
Previously on Red Dead Redemption 2. Oh, God.
Who the hell are you guys?
We're the highwaymen.
We're the highwaymen. Alright.
At your service.
Oh, my God. So goofy. They know each other?
No, I just...
The highwaymen. The highwaymen.
You know, Carol should have said, when's the last time you guys got some pussy? You know?
That's what I was saying. I think you didn't hear me.
Yeah.
What would you do if I sang out of tune? God, this is so cringy.
Oh, this beta guy needs to not be out there. He'd be the first one I
Right?
hit.
Easy to find.
Go ahead, get in.
What the hell? No, I want to help.
Nope.
How you
How?
gonna help if you ain't gonna fight?
Right.
Nah, you'll just get in the way. Go.
And they coming for the daughter, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Complicated as it is.
Because they putting themselves out into a lot of risk for
Right,
one for a person.
But it is the daughter of the leader, and
Yeah.
everybody just got communication there. They need to talk about movie time for everybody.
As soon as they came upstairs, done. Exactly. Oh,
Damn!
he's a pacifist. He doesn't kill people. Yep. Whoa. There we go.
Ah, clean.
Yeah. Nice and bright too.
Alright.
I was gonna say, watch Beta break through that door. I had a feeling he's gonna rush him. Damn, man, why is it so fucking dark?
Wow. And she's deaf. How did she feel that? Oh, shit.
In the chest. Yes.
Whoa! Having some trouble with that woman.
Yes.
Motherfucker. Wow.
Good job, Daryl.
Damn! X gonna give it to you.
I knew he was gonna rush him. Yeah, knife fight. The first rule of a knife fight: expect to get cut.
Really?
Yeah.
Woo! Daryl getting worked right here.
He's outclassed. Stupid.
Whoa!
Oh, come on. Yes.
First rule of judo. There are a bunch of rules.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Oh!
Good. Keep it up. Oh,
What the
come on. Over here.
This motherfucker!
Oh, snap.
All I want
Good
is
job.
a girl.
Kill him.
Going down!
Yes.
Whoa! That's it for beta?
You gonna find a new beta.
Hey.
That was good. It was a good fight. That's a long drop.
It is, but not. What the fuck?
He's dead. If he's alive, that's some TV magic right there.
I mean, you see blood, right?
He fell, because he fell with the damn knife in his chest.
Bullshit! Ah!
Come on.
Concussion?
Yeah. That's a bad fall.
What? No. Okay, whatever. I'm sorry. Like, if that dude if he fell on a bunch of other dead bodies, I could believe that.
That's not even gonna. No, it'll still mess him up. Someone falls on me.
I mean,
I knew a guy that once had a concussion from a baseball accident. He ran into another dude. So if you're falling, straight down on another human body, like that's.
he must be built from shit that we just don't know.
Yeah.
They put extra padding in the back of that mask of his or something, man. Cause I don't know about all that. Beta. All right. Well, at least we get another fight in the future.
Yeah.
So now Daryl and them they're not even going towards the fair.
So they're worried essentially that if they bring the Lydia to their community, that's going to also draw the Whisperers and all the other walkers with them. Okay, got it.
But that's why it's so kind of.
Why did they keep her? Why didn't they just offer?
Because Henry likes her, and so the whole reason they're in that mess is because Henry left Alexandria to go free Lydia. Because when they first caught Lydia,
it sounds so familiar. It sounds so Walking Dead. People be doing dumb shit. They get people killed. God, and then of course
that's basically it. That's basically it. Like
Daryl would have been like, "Yo, how many times I gotta deal with this shit?"
That's the whole problem. Is like they feel for Lydia. They feel for Lydia in the sense that she's in an abusive relationship or abusive family, whatever.
Yeah. But
they wanted to just let it be. They were like, look, those are your people. You should just live with them. Like, it is what it is. But Henry couldn't let that slide. He was like, nah, fuck no. Like, he's like, I gotta do the right thing. So I get where he's coming from, but it's also making shit messy for everybody.
What's that one song? Ain't no place for this ain't no heroes. No heroes song. Fuck, I can't remember.
We could be heroes.
No, this ain't no place for no heroes.
I guess not, but not even that. Like Henry just kind of simping a bit. Like he heard her story in the jail cell and he got all like shook. And it's the first girl that's actually really into him. Yeah, likes him back and everything. And like, I mean, I get it. And a lot of people get mad at Henry because they're like, Carl wouldn't do this shit. I'm sure Carl would have done
Carl's
the same.
done some dumb
Yeah,
stuff.
he's done some dumb shit. So, whatever, I guess. I mean, what I will say is that it makes for at least an interesting story in terms of the eventual conflict between the Whisperers and now that whole thing with the sign. Someone told me that was the sign for Alpha, actually, but apparently it's not. So that whole sign thing was the Highwaymen, which was kind of goofy in itself, I guess.
Yeah, especially like if this was a 7-year gap, as you said, they have never crossed these folks before.
Right.
The Saviors never, unless they used to be saviors, which
people would know that.
Carol said no. Like,
right? Yeah, she's killed them all.
So these guys have been living independently, pirating.
Right.
In this area, without a car.
Right.
Okay, cool. A guy can also
a little weird.
Fall from a shaft and still survive. So, all right.
It's a little weird. Yeah. I always thought that territory was the.
Where are they actually? What state is this?
I don't know.
Wait, Alexandria. So they're in Virginia right now.
Yeah. Another interesting thing, though, I think about is like, so they got enticed by a movie or whatever, but we saw a few episodes back showing Carol, Ezekiel, all those people crossing the territory.
Yeah.
Of them to get that light bulb for the movie theater.
Yeah.
For their home movie theater, but I'm like. Weren't they able to use the movie theater? I mean, I guess they didn't have the actual technology to do it. I don't know. I don't really get it. Why that was enticing, because they technically stole the equipment from their territory anyways.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like, well, yeah, okay.
I'm really curious. So in this time that I've not, been watching The Walking Dead, and there's a Fear the Walking Dead. I saw the first season and was done after that. Is there any Midwest perspectives or, like anywhere else in the world, or is just these people on the West Coast with Fear and these guys on the East Coast?
Basically.
They've
done crossovers though where I don't know how it's happening, but Morgan is now on the Fear of the Walking Dead.
Okay, all right.
And then another guy, Dwight. Dwight was Daryl's Negan's like right-hand man.
The dude with the bald head.
No, that was fucking Simon.
Okay.
Dwight was the guy whose face was burned.
Yes, why?
So he rode off, and now he'll be on the Fear of the Walking Dead. I heard
that was so fucked up because Dwight had ran into initially Daryl,
right?
And then like fucking ditched Daryl.
Right.
I guess got up with Negan and got his face burned because his wife.
Right.
What the hell?
Right.
The Negan thing was insane.
Right.
Wow.
Right, because they tried to escape, they couldn't.
Yeah.
And they tried to do the right thing or whatever, but they mentioned Negan a few times around that time, and so he went back, and Daryl got his face. Dwight got his face burned and shit.
Yeah. Wow.
So, which is interesting because the whole interesting point about that was the fact that basically Daryl was Dwight. Just a different sort of concept design early on in the show.
Okay.
They had the whole thing, the crossbow, the jacket, all that other shit.
Yeah, he did steal his crossbow.
Right.
Yeah.
So now you have like kind of two Daryls for the longest time.
Okay.
So,
all right.
Yeah. But that's why now they're separate again, and so now Dwight is on Fear of the Walking Dead. So I think his girlfriend, his wife, still alive or whatever. Yeah. I wonder what happened to all of Negan's wives on top of that. Like, I wonder if they're still around. He had like 8 wives.
I know. I'm just trying to think, like, maybe they just...
Because I know the Saviors moved on and, like, they kind of fell apart a lot. They tried working together.
So they didn't kill them all?
Nah.
They just dissipated?
In the beginning, after Negan was locked up, some of the Saviors were working with the communities.
Yeah.
And some of them were really cool with it, but a good amount of them just had too much resentment and they couldn't work together, and most of them went renegade. And then they just kind of, we saw them a little in the first episode after the time jump. We saw them, and they like took, they robbed Carol. Yeah. And then Carol just let him go, but Henry was kind of mad, and she was like, "Don't worry about it." And then Carol went out at night and just poured gasoline on all of them while they slept and burned them and shit.
You know, like it's funny. I would like to see like that. That sounds like seeds for more enemies in the future. Like the remnants of the saviors that built their own communities or whatever. I don't know, elsewhere.
No, but I think that was it basically.
Okay.
That was the last remaining amounts of the saviors that didn't turn or follow the path. Interesting enough, Negan did get out a few episodes because Father Gabriel was distracted.
Is he still alive?
Father Gabriel, yeah, he's
okay.
He's with Rosita.
I love Rosita.
Who was also with Sadiq, the doctor, and so basically.
Well, Rosita was also with Mustad.
But he's dead. Yeah, but Rosita is actually pregnant with Sadiq's baby, but dating Father Gabriel.
Yeah.
So they have this weird love triangle. I think all of them are about to get murked. So maybe Sadiq is probably the only one still going to be alive.
But. You know what's funny? That Father Gabriel storyline is probably one of the best that I've liked in Game of Thrones. Because I did not like his character.
Well, in Game of Thrones?
Yeah, I said Game, sorry. Yeah, Walking Dead. Like when he first, jumped on the scene.
He was a pussy.
He didn't want to do anything. He didn't want to do anything, and then like he compromised people.
He redeemed himself a lot. Yeah,
exactly. Like that's a great actor. I'm mad I didn't see him, but like, in this episode, but like I hated him. I wanted him to get got.
Yep.
And then he redeemed himself, man.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah,
he did redeem himself a lot. Jeffrey did not redeem himself. That was the old man at Hill. Maybe he was the old dude at Hilltop that was running shit before. Maggie ended up hanging his ass. So that was fucking funny.
Executed.
Yep, because he was just fucking around way too much.
Yeah.
He kept on trying to backstab Maggie. He got so that old dude with the baby, that old couple and shit. One of his son died and shit, and he Gregory kept on making him drink because he knew he had a drinking problem and got it into his mind that he should kill Maggie. Yeah. And then when that didn't work, he tried to do it himself, and Maggie was like, "You know what? Fuck this shit." All right. Hung his ass in front of everybody.
I just wonder how that works out because this is the last thing I'll bring up. But I remember when Sheriff shot that dude at Alexandria point blank in front of the whole community, remember?
You're talking about Rick. Yeah.
When Rick did that, like, just bang.
And like, because the old Skeletor-looking woman, she was like, Rick, do it.
Yeah.
And he's just, boom!
Consequences of killing, of just corporal punishment without any actual, I said corporal? No, that's capital. But, like, without actual trial or anything like that. Like,
and that's why this time jump has been so interesting, because they're regulating things so much, but then the Whisperers represent a group.
That's chaos. Almost.
Of chaos. It's the old world. I mean, it's the new world. Yeah. Where the Alexandria, all that is like remnants of a new world, like that. Yeah. Bringing in the old.
That's why I've always liked this show. It just had to stop because sometimes it drags on. Yeah. But just the concept of humanity picking itself up and trying to become civilized after an apocalyptic, circumstance, and then at the end of the day, it's gonna be political in nature. These people versus these people versus these, these savages over here. Like,
I guess I suppose that's the main reason for that was the main reason of the Highwaymen was to show that some things can be talked out, basically. Yeah. It's a little weird, and it's almost like, why did we bother with the storyline? But it is to show that some things diplomatically can be worked out.
Yeah,
My only other thing is that they might just be fodder for the Whisperers and shit, like,
Yeah, we like them now, but
we like them. Like, we're gonna start liking them, and suddenly their fucking head's gonna be on a pike and shit. You go where you don't belong and shit. Like, Yeah, it's just a beta thing. Like, the whole point of going for Lydia is just kind of a little weird for me. Like, you know, Lydia made a good point. Those are people. Those people actually helped raise her and shit. Somebody, one of the members of the Red Dread Nation said that one of the main points they're kind of skipping on the show that was kind of more influential and convincible for the comic book story was the fact that Alpha, Lydia's mom, let the Whisperers, her group, like run a train on Lydia every once in a while, like, and like you would abuse her and like.
I think I remember you seeing that, like in Comics Explained or something. Damn. Yeah, that's really messed up. I remember
So
that.
like in this story, they show that Alpha is a little fucked up in her head. Like if Lydia accidentally is choking, she'll hit her on the back of the head, so she'll never do it again. So they'll get that. They go that far, but they don't. They don't include like the whole like. It's gangbang Lydia Saturday or something like that.
I don't even think they do that in Game of Thrones. You know, going that.
They have. They have.
Okay.
If you remember Sasha, like, I mean, technically it was husband and wife. They just got married. Ramsey raped Sasha. What was his name? Jeffrey?
Oh,
Jeffrey? No. What was it? Felix. No. Not Felix. Damn it.
You mean
he got his dick cut off.
Yeah, you mean Reek. Okay.
Reek. Yeah. Whatever his name was before, but Reek was like standing there like that shit was so fucking crazy to do a reaction to that video with Sasha moaning and shit while getting raped. But in the book it was much worse. But they've done other things like you remember Tyrion's first wife and shit.
Yeah, but that was in a story. He told a story.
Right, he told a story about it, and he's like how his dad had the soldiers run a train on her.
Because what you're telling me, they won't even bother having her tell a story.
Right, mention that.
Giving that backstory, like that real messedness.
So I think it would be more convincible, I believe, if there was more, if they alluded to more of that as to why Lydia is so ready to run away. Like, I mean, Alpha put a lot on the line first couple episodes to get Lydia out of the hilltop. Lydia was in jail and shit, so Alpha just strolled up there without any mask, and her whole squad was like, look, we have 2 of your people. I just want my daughter back.
Wow.
Let's just make that trade like that. And she said, look, I don't want to fight. There will be no... She was like, there will be no conflict. And like, they made the trade, but, you know, what more people were alluding to was the fact that Alpha was trying to get information from Lydia about how many weapons they got, how all that other stuff. So Alpha, in some sense, is probably playing everybody because she's saying she doesn't want conflict, but I think ultimately that's exactly what she's looking for to do. So I don't know.
Okay.
Like you said, it just goes back to that thing of like some people are trying to be organized in this shit. It's been like over a decade now. But other people just want to reign and bathe in chaos, so to speak. So I don't know. It's an interesting thing. I kind of wish they would keep on doing. They would do flashbacks of how Lydia was raised with the Whisperers and shit, because it'd be a little more intriguing. The only other thing I'll mention is like you were talking about how people have been growing up in this. In the comics, so this is the one thing they show, I think the comic did really well, was during the flash forward, once we did the time jump, Rick was kind of just talking about certain things, and Rick just kind of opens up the door and he's like, at that time in the comic he's married or dating, or he's basically with Andrea, who died in the show. But she's like, opens up and she's just like, I mean, he's like, you know what, I hate to admit it, but he was like, I think things are even better than the way they were before the apocalypse, like that. And you see all these rice fields and the sun is shining and everything. And it shows him sort of moving on or whatever. But I always thought that was kind of interesting to see that point of view. They don't have TV, they don't have like phones and all that other shit. It's like real countryside style country life.
Yeah.
But, you know, he thinks it's kind of better than before, even before the apocalypse.
I can see that.
Interesting,
Not
right?
that shit to worry about. You just gotta
wake up,
yeah.
do some farming, take a shit,
yeah,
you done. But anyways, there you go, guys. That is it. That was a long one today. Make sure you check out the full reaction as we have a lot of conversation on that topic. Shout outs to Nerd Chronic for doing the editing for us. And we're going to move on, take a quick break, but then we're going to move on to the full commentary of Into the Spider-Verse. Woo! We're out of here, guys. Peace.